Hey y'all, welcome to Brie Creative, and today we will be talking about my series TBR, and I'm going to go over 6 different series that are on my TBR list, and please like, subscribe, and comment below. Alrighty, so how this is going to work is that for each series that I mention, it is going to go up here where the Rubik's Cubes are. Might as well. Alrighty. Plenty of space? Okay. Maybe bookmarks can come down too. Get it. Okay. Sorry, a little owl. There. The book series will be right here. Either in its box set, or if it doesn't have a box set, it'll be sitting right here. Alright? So we're going to start with a classic. And it's kind of obvious. The Lord of the Rings. Alright. I am currently reading The Hobbit as of today. Seriously, I am. I'm really trying to get into the book and trying to finish it so I can start The Lord of the Rings. And the reason why I'm reading the prelude, yes, it's called prelude, not prologue, because I want to know what I'm getting into. And even though I watched the movies with my dad, there were certain parts that I had no idea about. And whenever I got the books for Christmas a few years ago, I was like, I'm going to read these books and understand. And the next time I watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, I'm going to understand it completely. I haven't gotten that far, and plus I haven't rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy yet. But hopefully, as soon as I finish the Lord of the Rings series, I watch the movies again and tell you how that goes, alright? And that will take months, so be anticipating it, okay? So, I guess it's kind of obvious what the plot is, but just gonna grab the first book and read the description. And if there is a series that I haven't read yet, I'm just gonna read you the first book's description. And if I mispronounce anything, I'm gonna have a typo say what it really is, okay? The ring wraiths, terrible thralls to the enemy, are searching for a hobbit. Frodo Baggins knows that they are seeking him and the ring he bears, the ring of power that he will enable the Dark Lord, Sauron, to destroy all that is good in Middle-earth. Now it is up to Frodo and his faithful servant Sam, with a small band of companions, to carry the ring to one place it can be destroyed, Mount Doom, in the very heart of Sauron's realm. And whenever I watch the movies, why did it take 3 movies? Well, I understand. I'm just exaggerating. But this tells me whenever I read The Lord of the Rings that I'm going to expect an open-ended ending, because it takes 3 books until they destroy the ring. And that's what I know, because I watched the movies. And since this is based on movies, I kind of am spoiling parts, okay? But not bad. Okay? I'll read The Lord of the Rings. Alrighty, the next series that is on my TBR list, so that joined my TBR list, Percy, Jackson, and the Olympians. let me just complain about this box. Okay, so whenever I bought the books, all 5 of the books originally fit inside the box. But whenever I got the first book out, The Lightning Thief, I couldn't put it back inside once I finished it. It was like, no, let me show you. See what I mean? Someone did the boxing wrong. And I'm very angry. Because all of my other boxes that contain the full series, those books fit inside their boxes. But unfortunately, Percy Jackson does not. Anyways. Oh, you know what I remembered? Because with this box set, it came with something. Let me find it. Alright, after searching for quite a while, I realized it was right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you what it looks like, okay? If you can't see it all the way, I'll have a bigger picture. Oh, maybe you can. And that's what I got with the books, all 5 of the books, and that was pretty cool. I should have looked behind myself. I was like, anyways. Let's get to the books, the actual books. Since I read Percy Jackson, I only read the first 2 books. Yeah. So the first book, The Lightning Thief, I enjoyed that book. It was great. Percy, discovering Camp Half-Blood, and yeah, he goes on an adventure with Annabeth and Grover of who is the Lightning Thief. So it was right there. The Sea of Monsters is the second book. I didn't enjoy it as much. I tried to keep my consistency reading it, but it's like, man. And whenever I got to the Titan's Curse, I stopped at the middle of chapter 7 and did not finish the book. But I think I'm gonna give Percy Jackson a second chance. I'm not gonna start all over again because I know the first book. I know the second book too. I'm just gonna pick up where I left off from the third book. I'll probably start over so I know when I'm reading. But I'm gonna try to finish the series. I'm really gonna try. Alright, next series. So, the Ascendance Series. So, The False Prince is actually on my TBR. So, if you watch my fantasy TBR short, you'll find this book there. And I bought this book from the book convention last year. And I thought it would be interesting. I had my friend read it. I loaned it to her. She finished the book pretty quickly. She enjoyed it. I bought these 2 books for her to read. And I didn't buy book 4 at that time because I was like, yeah, just not now. But yeah, but I'm going to really try to read this series because she thought it was really good. I'm like, I need to try it out. I really need to try it out. But I do like the colors and the item. There's like always one item on the cover, which is very interesting. And it has a little saying. So the false prince says, choose to lie or choose to die. The runaway king says, flee the throne to keep the crown. Is that the second book? Yes, that is the second book. And then the shadow throne, fight for the future, die for the crown. Very, very interesting. Sorry, my voice. Let me read to you the description really quick. In a faraway land, civil war is brewing. To unify his kingdom's divided people, a noble man named Connor devises a cunning plan to find an impersonator of the king's long-lost son and install him on the throne. 4 orphans are forced to compete for the role, including a defiant and clever boy named Sage. Sage knows that Connor's motives are more than questionable, yet his life balances on a sword's point. He must be chosen to play the prince, or he will certainly be killed. His rivals will be devising their own plots as well, so Sage must trust no one and keep his thoughts hidden. As Sage moves from a rundown orphanage to Connor's stumpiness palace, layer upon layer of descent unfolds, until finally a truth is revealed that may very well prove more dangerous than all of the lies taken together. That is really interesting. Very, very interesting. And I'm going to move on. Which one do I? Oh, yeah. The next series I only have 3 of the books, y'all, is The Darkest Minds. So I got The Darkest Minds, Never Fade, and The Afterlife. In the Afterlife. I'm sorry. And I watched the Darkest Minds movie, so I kind of know what it's about. Also, I didn't get the 4th book because they didn't have it at the convention, which really surprised me. But I'm going to talk about the covers really quick. So it's very interesting about these symbols. Maybe once I get into the books, I'll understand what they mean. And like I said, very interesting. I kept the stickers on there, or no, they're imprinted on there. Never mind. But also, they each have an exclusive character story. So the first book has an exclusive Liam story. The second one has an exclusive Vita story, or Vita. And the third one has an exclusive Clancy story. I don't know about the 4th one because I didn't see the 4th one, but I'm going to read the description. Okay. When Ruby woke up on her 10th birthday, something about her had changed. Something alarming enough to make her parents lock her in the garage and call the police. Something that got her sent to Thurmond, a brutal government rehab camp. She might have survived the mysterious disease that killed most of America's children, but she and the others emerged with something far worse, frightening abilities they cannot control. Now 16, Ruby is one of the dangerous ones. But when the truth about Ruby's abilities, the truth she kept hidden from everyone, even the camp authorities, comes out, Ruby barely escapes Thurmond with her life. On the run, she joins a group of kids who escaped their own camp. Zoo, a young girl haunted by her past, Chubbs, a standoffish Brenatic, and Liam, their fearless leader, who is falling hard for Ruby. But no matter how much she aches for him, Ruby can't risk getting close, not after what happened to her parents. While they journey to find the one safe haven left for kids like them, East River, they must evade their determined pursuers, including an organization that will stop at nothing to use Ruby in their fight against the government. But as they get closer to grasping the things they dreamed of, Ruby will be faced with a terrible choice, one that may mean giving up her only chance at a life worth living. That was very interesting. The next series that's on my series TBR is the Inheritance Games books 2 and 3, the Hawthorne Legacy, and the Final Gambit. And I am currently doing a review of the first book, The Inheritance Games, which I talked briefly about. I keep it spoiler free. Anyways, once again, the cover. I like the cover so much. And the second book has like a deadly game, a puzzle to solve, a fortune at stake. That's very interesting. And then the Final Gambit on the cover, riddles upon riddles, secrets upon secrets, winner takes all. And I'm very intrigued about the books and what mysteries that are yet to be uncovered. I'm very excited to read both of the books. And finally, well, this is not really on my TBR, but eventually I'm going to reread the books. So this is more a recommendation. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. So I got this for Christmas almost 2 years ago, and I'm going to tell you, I'm a diehard Hunger Games fan of the movies. I watched them multiple times, knew them by heart, and I actually went to theaters and watched the Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. The movie was pretty good. Let's see, the Hunger Games series, I read them through. It took me a month and a half to finish the trilogy, which was pretty good, really good. And then the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, that took me more time because it was a lot bigger. Like, let me show you. Look how big this book is. This is a big book. Oh, mind the bookmark. I did finish the book. I just had the bookmark still in there. But it's really good, but I got bored towards the end. Okay? I was anticipating the 10th Hunger Games. But also, I want to show you the book set. So, like I said, I got it for Christmas. Yeah, I know, it's really good. Oh, and of course, even the top. I know, right? It's really good. They're really great books. I highly recommend reading the Hunger Games books if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed my series TBR. Thank you for watching Be Creative, and stay creative.